Welcome back to Garden Studio. This is Tessa Pinner, a gardener and designer in upstate South Carolina, Zone 8A. I thought it would be fun this time to do a brief video that just gives an overview of what tasks we actually did in the garden this weekend. The first one of those is seeds. I usually start my seeds in mid to late February, but we were traveling in the middle of February this year and then everyone was sick. And so the seeds are getting started a little bit later this year. With the really tiny seeds, it's helpful to just sprinkle them on top of the soil. You really don't need to bury a tiny seed. The most important thing is good soil contact. So you can see here that I am giving each of the cells a little bit of a press in just to make sure that the seeds have good soil contact. If you have a bigger seed like a cucumber seed or a squash seed, you really can bury that down in, but with the tiny ones, you don't have to bury them. On top, I like to spread a thin layer of vermiculite. That just helps any potential green kind of algae formation that might happen on the top. It seals in moisture. And for the little tiny seeds, it just gives them a dusting on the top. You can do it the slow way by hand, or I have a trick where I layer 2 small pint pots and line up the holes so that it's the flow that I want, and then I just shake that on top, kind of like cinnamon sugar. I will label each one of these rows or cell packs individually so I know what I have. Then I bottom water everything with a little bit more goodness, and it's ready to go under the lights with humidity domes. If you garden with kids or with pets around, you know that there's always a mess to be made. The other order of business was to move the chicken yard fence and move the mobile chicken coop. I think it's funny in this view to see the bright green grass outside of the chicken yard and the brown, no green left inside. Chickens just destroy everything on the ground layer. That's a thing we've learned. But it is really nice to have a mobile coop at times like this so that we can get it out of the way for some tree work that we're about to have done. It was evident already that a couple of the chickens are prone to getting out when the fence is so small, so we had to do some wing clipping. We've done a couple, but it is always an adventure to catch the chickens and then clip their wings.
It's okay, girl. This does not hurt the chicken. It's just like clipping your toenails or something. Alright, one down.
All right, I hope you all have an awesome weekend in your gardens. See you next time.